is.
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Mommy on the Rocks, Casey Chops. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at MIA on the Rocks. Follow us on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Today's guest got the homie Eddie Soto in here. What's up, my bro? You good?
Good, man.
Chilling. Good to finally get you in here. For the people that don't know, I met Eddie at Boxer Gym, which is shout out to our gym. I'm in love with that gym. You know, I see you were on the I guess where you garnered most of your notoriety was on that Cartel show, correct?
I was on Cartel Crew. I've done some movies and shit. So
dope, yeah. So and you're always you know, making content on Instagram, and you know, we vibe on the same wavelength because, you know, we go to the gym, you know what I mean, and we're outspoken with how we feel. And so I was like, damn, I got to get Eddie on. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your thing on social media. You know, you really did dive into your story. You're transparent about your story. You're really into, like, you know, trials and tribulations and what you've gone through and how to self-improvement is important. I'm a self-improvement junkie. And then, you know, I just feel like masculinity is kind of under attack. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to find, you know, there's men that are successful, and then a lot of them don't have physicality. Then there's men who have physicality, and not a lot of them are successful. So when I see both, it's like, okay, like now we can have a discussion. You know what I'm saying?
And it's more so that it's not that we're under attack. It's just we're outnumbered, right?
That's real.
I mean, that's what it is, you know?
Yeah.
So if you got someone who is successful but out of shape, or vice versa, someone who's in shape but broke as shit,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They kind of fall in that category.
You know what's crazy is that back throughout all of history, the men who were the most strong, the most powerful, you know, they had all the power. The men with the physicality, who could fight, who were capable of violence, had all the power. They made the rules. But now, like, we're in an era where it's like all the geeks and the tech dorks got all the power now. They got the power to censor people, and shit's kind of like, which is why the world is kind of seen through a feminine lens now. You know what I'm saying? Shit's crazy.
And again, it's because we're just outnumbered.
Yeah.
You know, we're outnumbered. They're making that shit cool.
Yeah.
Right? They just don't want to do the fucking work. And when it's too many of them, we just can't do shit. And and that kind of goes for everything. You know, that kind of falls in every category. Like, look what's going on with this movie Sound of Freedom, the human trafficking shit.
Right.
Like, I was in the prison with like 60% of the population, 2,000-man compound, where we were fucking outnumbered.
We're gonna go into that,
You know what
too,
I'm
into your story too, because you did some time and
But that's just the example, right? That's just like in everything that is supposed to be done the way it was once, you know, it's just not the norm anymore. Like, we are the rare breed. We're the ones that stand out. We're the ones that are gonna get shown down. Like, you know.
Yeah, it's like it feel like it's only been 10 years and the world has flipped completely upside down, bro. You can't even, things that were normal to say 10 years ago, you can't even say them now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm seeing online, and it's like the obsession with fitness is like a far right ideology, and everything is about just medicating now and just wanting the easy way out and feel. That's why I gravitate to your content, bro. And people like Andrew Tate and just men who are like, bro, who cares how you feel, bro? Like, get the job done, get the work done. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest, I really don't even see that type of shit.
Really?
Nah.
That's crazy.
Like, I mean, it's where your energy goes. Like, you know, if you're looking for that type of shit, or if you're almost like, because that shit doesn't offend me.
When you say what type of shit, you mean?
Like, anything that we're opposed to.
Right.
You know,
okay,
like,
I know what you're saying.
I don't pay no fucking energy to that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's not in front of me,
like
if you ain't shot anything in my face, if I don't feel like I'm not gonna entertain it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So again, I know where you're coming from because I see it, I feel it more so. You know, like when people that I'm around feel threatened by my presence, they ain't gonna say shit, but I feel it. And that's everywhere I go.
Right.
You know, that's everywhere I go.
I'm on board with that, but then I feel like it's getting a little crazy with because you have kids. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like now things in schools and these weird ideologies are starting to leak into schools now, and where kids are not even safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like nowadays, I mean, I'm not a parent, but you got to really screen your kid nowadays. It's like, what'd you learn in school today? Like, you got to be like, do the job double now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
You do got to do the job double. But the job that you're doing at home is what's gonna supersede anything that they learn at school or fucking, you know, all these social media platforms. I mean, I just see life through me becoming the motherfucker that I need to become for my people, right? And that was a big shift for me. Like, I'm just becoming that person that I can give to my people, most importantly, my kids.
Right.
You know, and that's kind of like where it all just flipped for me. I'm like, okay, is this the person that, you know, my kids are going to admire when they grow up, you know, in all ways, right? Not just the way I look, not just how violent I used to be, but like respectable to women, right?
Right.
Ethical in work, you know,
Right.
hard worker as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. And that's almost what continues to drive me. Like, I can sit back. I've been out 5 years, done a lot, you know, helped a lot of people. I can sit back and say, you know what? My job was done, but it's continuing to compound like wherever I can and tuck it into my arsenal and just have that shit ready.
I think it takes,
You
because
know?
I feel exactly what you're saying, and I think it takes a man to get to a point where he's had a plethora of options. Like when you've had enough money, you know, you've had enough women, and you start to realize like there's always going to be a better chick, there's always going to be more money, a better car, a bigger crib. That I feel like all men need to get to that point to then be like, okay, wait, there's no purpose in this. You know what I'm saying? Like I that happened with me. You know what I'm saying? You get to a point where you make a certain amount of money, and it's like, okay, am I just gonna buy something every week to try to, you know, create happiness for myself, or am I gonna become a man of service? And you realize like when you're you're in service for people, that is what gives you purpose and happiness. You know what I'm saying? But a man has to get to that point though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you've had to peel enough layers off where you're like, okay, the superficial shit don't really, you know, affect me like it used to. The women, the clubs, like all that type of, you've had to have gone through that.
Right.
I mean, the best thing that someone can accumulate over time is wisdom through life experience. Like if you ain't got life experience, me and you might not have too much to talk about.
Right.
You know? And that's a big part of like taking risks, getting out there, fucking up, doing all the shit that you can do as fast as you can. Fail fast, so you can get past that phase.
yeah, get through the bullshit. Get like fail.
Keep
I like
peeling.
that. Fail forward. You know, like
Keep peeling, and once you get to the core of that shit, it just makes a lot more sense.
facts. Let's talk about your story, bro. You were born and raised
Right here in Miami, Hialeah. Hialeah to be specific. Yeah.
dope, bro. High school.
I went to every single one of them.
Okay.
Man. Didn't last none but like a couple months.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Hialeah High, Barbara Goldman, fucking HML.
Damn, you on tour, bro.
Yeah, I was a ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
I am past freshman year. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
you.
And you know what's crazy? Because even speaking about what we spoke about, what we were speaking about, you know, like everything as far as like the government systems, social media, I actually quit school because I was paying one of my teachers to pass. And at the age of like 14, 15, fucking lady tried to charge me like triple for my last semester to pass. That's how fucked up the systems are.
Damn,
like,
bro, for real?
right, like that's the type of shit that
crazy.
I was learning in school 15, 17, 18 plus years ago.
Yeah.
Can imagine the shit that's going on now. So yeah, I mean, I didn't make it past freshman year. You know, I got off the porch real early, man.
Were you into
Real
sports at
early.
all? Were sports a thing?
I was, but that didn't even last too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I got off the porch. Pops left the crib at 8. Got off the porch at 9. You know, wanted to like step into that like male role in
Fill
my
that
house.
void.
And man, I just fucking hit the streets running, man.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, I hit the streets running, and
So I mean, I don't know how much you want to go into detail, but you know you did a bid. You went through that. You learned a lot. Were you in the streets? You know, what was just going on in the streets like back then? You were in Hialeah, you know, early 2000s. I'm assuming. You know what what was your mind state back then? Was it just like get to this money, or what?
power was my motive more so. Yeah, I got around the most like notorious, you know, group of people I could have gotten around in Hialeah at a very young age. Saw it, wanted it.
And it was gang.
took
I
it.
mean, back in Hialeah, back in the early, it was heavy gang culture too, right? Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did get into what I would consider like a crime organization. Right? It wasn't more like the street corner shit you see nowadays. Got into it with them, and I grew like really fast through that, like really fast through that, and ended up taking it over. You know, and before I went in, I was at the top of my crime organization. You know, and like we were this close to getting the RICO. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that term.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, like this fucking close. I wouldn't be here.
Damn, but
Ricos
aren't Ricos relatively new? That wasn't Rico's been.
Rico's been around since the mafia days and
Okay.
yeah, cartel days. So Rico's basically racketeering,
Right.
crime organization.
Right.
So they put you in positions, they attach crimes to it, and they're bamming the fuck out of people. So 2015, after like a 15-year, crime spree, I caught up federal indictment. 61 times I've been through the system before I finally got banned.
Damn,
I
bro.
caught 60 state charges, beat them all, paid off all the lawyers, DA, all that shit. My 61st time, ran into the feds.
Damn.
Yeah, the feds is a whole different, different league.
Yeah, they had.
You ain't gonna win that one.
Yeah, they had the case ready. So you did how much time?
Out of 5, I did 3.
Okay.
Good time, and halfway house. So
And you were in like Central Florida, or were they?
I started off here at the building right down the street, went to Central Florida, shipped me off to South Carolina, my last spot.
Dope.
That was a fucking eye-opener for me, man. That was the best thing that could have happened to me.
A lot of people, I mean, a lot of people say that about going to jail, man. What did you learn, bro? Like, I feel like you need a lot of people just need their freedom stripped just to put things in perspective. You know what I'm saying? And realize, like, I think people take their freedom for granted. That's one thing, especially in this country, bro.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like, like when you say that's the best thing that could have happened to you, like, you probably wouldn't change anything, right? Doing those 3 years, you would do them. You know, if you had to do it again, you would do it again because the man you were made. You know.
Well, if I had to do it again, I could do it again.
Right.
Damn sure won't.
Right.
Yeah. But I mean, the best thing that I learned from that time was me. It wasn't a skill set. You know, it wasn't like a network of people I met in there. Because in the feds, you got more high-level criminals. You don't got like those, purge snatching, corner store robbing motherfuckers. Like you got high-level criminals, and I surrounded myself around some high-level motherfuckers, and I learned a lot of shit. But more so, I learned about myself, man.
Yeah,
and that's why I'm so like I push the personal development, the exercise, the nutrition, like all that shit, the mindset, the habits. That's my MO basically. I push that shit so much because I completely transformed what was once a fucking crime boss, into now like a pillar in my community. I run a worldwide enterprise helping people do the same exact shit. It's powerful, man. Like the best thing that anyone can learn before they think they could go learn anything about whatever the fuck is going on out here is yourself. And that's what I really specialize in. I create the motherfucker that's gonna build every
what did you learn?
Life.
So let's stay here with your bid. What, first of all, do you have any crazy jail stories? Any wild shit that that I'm sure you have a bunch of them. Is there anything that comes to top of mind?
Like some to the people? I mean, at least relating to me.
Or just something you saw. I mean, I don't know if it has to be related to you.
Oh, yeah. Like, I saw a bunch of shit. Man. I seen stabbings. I seen fucking people, burning people's faces with irons. And in the feds is a little different than what you see in the movies. Okay. In the feds it's less crime, right? So it's not like a quantity thing, like where it's happening every day, but it's real crime. Like it's hits being sent. It's very political.
Yeah.
So like when the motherfucker's out for you, like you gon' get
because there's a whole political system in jail, right? Like that shit is its own economy, like
right.
But
as far as like me, like I only got into one fight in prison, and
in the beginning,
and at the
just having to prove yourself, right? I'm sure everyone has to go through that, right?
It was that. I didn't think I would have to because I came into the system with notoriety already. I was on a 16-man indictment.
And you know what I'm saying? You're like 6'4", you know what I'm saying? 6'4", like 220.
I'm 6'2", but I'm
okay.
Pretty big boy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was more so like my reputation.
Okay.
It wasn't necessarily my size, but I got into a fight with some fucking push-ups.
Over push-ups?
Over push-ups.
Damn, bro.
I got pulled. So I got called out by another car. It was a Haitian car, as a matter of fact, because in there you're either going by cities, races, or gangs.
Right.
So I got called out by one of the Haitian, and it's crazy because it wasn't even the main guy. It was his two little minions, beside him that always saw me on the yard doing what I had to do. And I'm minding my own business, man. But the dude called me out. He's like, "Oh, I bet Little Tank can take." His name was Tank. Little Tank can take you on some push-ups. I'm like, man, how old are you, bro? Like, I'm just trying to do my time. You know? And I was like very quiet to myself. I hadn't even clicked up with too many people yet. Like I got welcomed into the dorm. They gave me a care package. They, like the Latinos put me to, through whatever I had to get in there. And the dude kept like calling me out. And like you said, it's not like I necessarily had to prove myself, but I wasn't gonna lay down.
Right.
So I'm by myself. It was like about 15 of them motherfuckers, and they're over there, getting loud, getting rowdy. And I'm like, bro, like I'm not trying to do this. I'm just trying to, do my but I'm keeping my composure. And the dude, again, Tank didn't want to do anything. Like he was like, man, like shut up. But since he's the one that ran the car, he had to step up to the plate.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him, like, go ahead and do whatever, how many push-ups you're gonna do. I'm gonna do plus 10. Bro, I'm telling you, like it got that petty.
Damn.
Right. But I had to
Yeah.
I had to come out my character a little bit.
Right.
Again, I was very to myself. You know, I wanted to see I didn't even have too much contact with the outside yet. Like I was fresh in.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude got down. You could tell he was a little uncomfortable. Started doing his push-ups. I got down, started doing my push-ups. I matched his push-ups, and I told him, hey, look, come down. I need you to count these last 10 for me. So I'm like in his face, like talking shit, blowing him kisses, all type of shit. And it was over $5, bro. That's all it was.
That's
fucking dollars. But the currency in there was like macros, like fish packs. That's how you pay people.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's either stamps or like macros. There's no like cash being exchanged in there. So when I got up, the dude didn't want to pay me my money. You know, and his same little minions, he knew himself I beat him. Right? But the two minions were hyping him up. He's like, man, I only kind of 80. And I'm like, bro, come on, man. Don't do that. Like, just pay me my shit. I'm trying to go about my business, you know? So I ended up going to the cell with him, me and him by ourselves. That's when the Latinos all started to like come around, surrounding us. Haitian dude was cool as fuck, man. Like Haitians are about their business. I was in the cell with him and he had his back turned against the window. He's like, look, like, I know you want, bro. Like, can I pay you this shit like outside of this cell? Like, no, because if I walk out that cell, I'm walking out of that cell with no integrity. So you gotta pass me this shit in here. Where you have to throw them hands, bro. You put your hands in your pocket, or you're gonna pay me.
Yeah.
And again, no one can hear what we're talking about. It's just us two.
But
in the
people
cell.
are watching.
There's two people outside of the cell. Two Latinos and his two little minions. There's only people that can stand outside the cell. So no one can come in, right? And the dude was acting like he was about to put his hands in his pocket and he swung on me. So we just started going at it and I knocked him the fuck out. I hit him with a 1-2. And when I was going for that second one, my knee braced. So I was actually injured in prison because of that shit too. But I ended up falling on top of him and I just like held on to him. But the dude was knocked out. The dude was out cold. And me just, having morals and not being like a piece of fucking shit, I tried to help the dude up. You know what I'm saying? Grab my macros. The dude was like kind of stumbling everywhere. But the dude kept his word. No one said nothing. I didn't even do no time in the hole. And after that, I learned, I'm not competing in here, right? I'm not fucking beating my chest. Like and I was never on the street, right? Like I was always the type of guy where I'll give, one of my people a look and they will go. I held that position.
Right.
But now I'm just not gonna hang around no loud motherfuckers. I'm not gonna be on no competitive shit. Do my time. I'm gonna surround myself around the right dudes, right? Soak up this knowledge. And I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
What are some other things you learned in jail while you were there?
Bro, I learned everything from taxes to real estate. I surrounded my first mentor. My first mentor was a banker.
Oh shit!
You could look him up. His name was Lance Polson. He has a really big case, and he was actually partners with I think his name is Jamie Dimon, the guy that owns Chase, the bank Chase.
Okay.
So he
was in there for some white collar shit, like some.
Yeah, but the dude fucked him over.
Oh, okay.
The dude ended up fucking him over, and he was one of those guys where he pled his innocence, and I believed him. Everyone in there was innocent.
Yeah.
Right? But we're still all in there. But the dude was like single-handedly getting all his people out. So I surrounded myself around him. People, like old white dude, what I'm saying? They actually sent him to like the top. Like, so there's levels to the feds. You got the low, medium, and then you got the penitentiaries. Penitentiaries, like it's just straight wolves and vampires. So they sent him there. Like they wanted the dude to get killed.
Damn, bro.
But he was smart enough to hire help, and he ended up working his way down. But I got around him, and I just started soaking up as much knowledge as I can from him, man. And again, Casey, it was mostly me learning, me spending a lot of time with myself. Out here, you don't have that,
right?
With technology,
you're too distracted to even even inner look.
Way too fucking distracted. Like I was living on impulse before. I
like you were a slave to your emotions. Like if you felt away, you became
to my environment. More so, right? Like my job every single night was to get home alive and wake up not in handcuffs.
Yeah.
Right? Because at night is when shit pops off, and in the morning is when doors get kicked in. Yeah. So that's all. That's it. That's all I live by. It was on some live by, die by, day shit. So I was on impulse, man. I was on impulse. It was more of like my environment and just learning everything, body language, It was everything in that nature. I just had to learn when the motherfucker was dangerous, when the motherfucker was, you know, and I don't mean dangerous as far as like physically dangerous. Dangerous as far as like, are you a drug addict? You got shit going on at home? Are you broke? You know, like you're broke or you're a fucking robber. I don't want you around me. But I was more a slave to my environment. I got away from two serious cases, my two most serious cases, because of how well I knew my environment. The feds, when they came and got me, I was the only person out of 16 people they didn't get.
Oh shit.
Only person out of 16 people I didn't get. I'm turning that corner and I'm seeing the motherfuckers just turning the block nonstop. And if they would have caught me that day, I wouldn't be here.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
So what other things do you, when you say you know you have a chance to reflect and inward look, what are some things you learn about yourself that really, you know, because it takes some crazy shit like that, you know, people got to go through that to completely change their life. Unfortunately, it takes trauma for people to really, because a lot of things we could tell people on, we can make Instagram videos all day, do this, do that, but a lot of people aren't in a position to receive it. You know what I'm saying? They got to go through the storm to clear out their whole shit before they reinvent and rebirth.
Exactly. You know? And that's when people come to me. People come to me after going through it, and I'm just their point of reference.
Ooh, okay.
Right? It's like reading a book and not applying shit. You're listening to all this fucking content. Like I give some gems every single fucking day.
Right.
But people are not, like, people are just consuming it and it sounds good and it's like hits some motivation. But if you don't have like a story or a testimony where you can have this point of reference and say, this is a motherfucker that's gonna take me to the next level, you don't have to go through your own shit.
Yeah.
You know, so what was the question?
What are some like revelations you had while you were in jail that when you came out, you know, you were like, I'm gonna change my life? Like what? Because most people go to jail, right? And they spend their whole life in the system because that's all they know. They're in and out, in and out, in and out. What happened, you know, within you, and what changed within you to like change your life for the good, you know?
I think the differentiating factor between someone who stays in the system versus someone who makes it out is that, like, again, you're a slave to your environment. So many people don't realize that you are basically a product of you've heard this, very cliche, right? 5 people you hang out with. When you go into prison, everyone in there's a fucking stranger, right? And what I took the most from being in prison is finding my truest authenticity. Not from the beliefs of someone else, not from the religion, not from the way that, from the type of women that because think about it, right? You like what you do because of maybe one or like a certain influences of people. Like in there, you just have to, like, you got yourself.
Right. There's nothing pulling you.
You got nothing else but yourself.
Got you.
So you just had to continue to discover that, explore that, become that. And that's all I did every single fucking day. I got infatuated with finding out who the fuck I really am. So I started ciphering out like all the shit that I believed in and the ways that I came up, and I just discovered myself.
It was like a cleanse.
In the environment that I used to like thrive in, you couldn't smile, bro. Like if you smiled, that was a weakness. I like to fucking smile.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I like to do goofy shit sometimes.
It's like you have to put on that persona all the time, and I could imagine it's exhausting, bro. Like, you know,
and it's not even that. Like it was me, but on like above surface level. You know what I'm saying? That's just who I became.
Right.
But when I stopped living so impulsively, and I started to quiet my mind a little bit, I'm like, damn, bro, that shit was stressful as fuck. Like that shit shocked the shit out of my nerves. You know what I'm saying? Like constantly living on some like impulsive, reactive shit.
Right.
Fucking fucks you up.
Yeah.
You know, like the shit that I've been through, the shit that I've seen, the shit that I've done, I'm almost, and I say this very confidently, no one has made it out as far as I have. Complete paradigm opposite.
Right.
There's people who have been through the shit that I've been through.
You've seen the lowest of lows.
I've seen the lowest of low. I've done like the worst of the worst, and I'm doing like the best of the best. Motherfuckers come out of this scarred and tarnished.
Yeah, bro.
You know, they either have like a drug habit or they're, you know, they just can't keep their dick in their fucking pants. Like there's people that
there's something pulling them all the
right. Like I completely like megamorphed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Into the motherfucker that I am today. And it was just me.
Right.
It was me exploring me. It wasn't because I gravitated or attracted towards like a certain group of people who brought that out of me.
When you look back, did that 3 years go by fast to you, or was it a slow process? Like, because you know, 3 years is a long time. You know what I mean? Like
longest fucking 3 years of my life.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Yeah, long as shit.
So you get out. You're supposed to do 5. You do 3. You get out. What is your mentality now? What is the?
I mean, I created the person that needed to survive out here and, you know, stay away from the shit. Now, fresh out, I'm just now finding out like the skill set, like, you know, what is it that I like to do.
Because sorry to cut you off, but I would imagine that all the street shit you were in, there were lessons you learned in that too that 100%. You applied for the positive.
100%. Yeah.
Can you expound on that too?
I speak a lot about that on my YouTube. Like everything that I learned in business, I learned from the street. I just directed it in a more constructive, positive way. Make it legit. Right. Everything that I learned as far as being a leader now, I learned from being a crime boss. Right. Everything that I've learned from all of what I used to do, I just almost recreated it and just directed it in a different way. No, but I even that, like prison. Pre-prison, I don't regret none of it. Like it constructed.
Because what I would imagine is one of the good things it taught you is, which a lot of people don't have today, is that in that life, you have to have ultimate accountability. You have to be accountable for every single action because it could be life or death. You know what I'm saying? So you come out of jail with all of these morals, like you have like a code you live by, and, you know, you've learned it from something that, you know, was not ideal and toxic, but you use that same code and those same morals and principles. Those, when you peel everything back, those morals and principles are still good for you. You just got to use them. You got to put different fruits in the blender now, not just put the bullshit in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Yeah, man. I mean, again, it's something like you said earlier. It's something that, and everyone has. You know, I learned this concept of my prison time and why it was like this crazy breakthrough for me. That movie Below. You ever seen it?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Below? So when Nas's wife was telling him, like, we need to move to Africa, right? And me as a youngster watching that movie, like, why the fuck would this lady be telling this dude, let's move to Africa? You got it all. You got the power. You got the money. You have it all going on here. Prison was my Africa, right? And that's what I thought about when I went to prison and I started to like really quiet my mind and just everything around me got me calm. Like, you don't have that in the street. So she wanted to move to Africa because she wanted to like detach herself from all the superficial shit,
right?
And just be
with
one.
You with yourself,
right?
And let
like
your mind just be
the law of oneness, right? That's like one of the most powerful universal laws. You can't find that shit out here, especially in Miami. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
I hit the streets literally on my son's surprise birthday party, which is when I came out to the world. I was presented with me asked to be on a reality TV show the very next day.
And I'm sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but you get out of jail, I'm sure there's people coming at you from your old life trying to get you to just go right back into your old life, or no?
Not really, man. Again, I held a position of power. I was never one to be influenced. I was my worst influence.
Got you.
Like I was just trying to be more savage, more cutthroat than I was the day before.
Okay.
And even that I learned something from. Like I'm still trying to become more dangerous in a positive way.
In a controlled manner.
Right.
Right.
Like a harmless person is not.
That's a fact.
It's not a fucking it's not an
a virtue. That's
world.
not a virtue. Yeah, yeah. Being a harmless man is not a virtue.
Right.
Like,
Jordan Peterson says it best. Like a powerful man is a dangerous man. Who has it under involuntary control.
Right. A man is somebody who's got to be able to hold a baby and slit a throat in the same day. A lot of men can do one or the other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, you got to have both. So you how does the acting thing start for you?
I still don't even know how to fucking act. It's just every time I get put in a gig, it's me having to play the old me.
Oh,
me being locked up, me being a gangster. It was like all one in the
bro,
same.
you got the. I'm not gonna hold you, but you look like you could be the evil villain in a movie, bro. Like if I had to choose somebody, you give me that vibe, bro. Like,
so I'm actually coming out in the movie now in October. Where that's exactly what I do.
Yeah.
Like I killed everybody. I killed Vivica A. Fox. I killed Romeo,
What?
Master P's son.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did I kill him? I think I killed him. I killed. Yeah, no, I got him. I don't know. I mean, I killed so many fucking people, bro.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. So in that movie, that's really all I do. So it's not really.
And then the Cartel show. I think that's the first time I saw you. I have a couple friends that were on that as well. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Magic. How did that happen for you? Like same thing, just in the
the mother of my son. She's the one she's the one that introduced me to it.
Okay.
So the mother of my son is actually the one that, and not a lot of people know this, right? But she's the one that actually put that whole show together.
Oh shit.
She comes from a reality TV background, and she was putting out trailers. Like she started that in my trap, you know.
Oh shit.
And she put together this show, and they, you know, knew who her friend Michael Blanco was. Obviously, Griselda Blanco's son.
Right.
So they're like, we're gonna make something out of this. And Michael Blanco's good as fuck at what he does already.
Right.
So they kind of like pulled more towards like away from the tattoo, because that's what she does. She's a tattoo artist, and more so like street life of Miami, cartel, crime organization. So as soon as they found out I was coming out of prison, they're like, this is a hit.
Yeah.
They tried to get me on season 1 of Cartel Crew. I actually came out on season 1, episode 1, just not myself, like my hand. And
Gotcha.
but because of that, I almost got sent back to prison.
Why?
Because I was still I was still an inmate.
Oh.
I was technically an inmate in the halfway house.
Got you. Okay.
So the producers went over there. They're like, look, I need to get this guy on the show. It's a legit job. He pays good. They didn't want it. They're like, this guy's still like ours.
Yeah.
You know, so season 2 and season 3 I came out. That was a fucking toxic ass show.
Yeah. I mean, most of them are, bro. There's not a lot of reality shows that aren't toxic, bro.
that
Like
shit
that shit is for that.
I ended up having to almost whoop the executive producer's ass because he pulled some little slick shit.
I turned down that shit twice. I turned that shit down for different reality shows.
Reality?
And I was like, nah, bro. You're not about to get me in a situation where I look crazy and trigger me and get me. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do.
That's exactly what the fuck they do. But now I just came out in the movie, which was one of my old clients turned friend, and that was a cool experience.
Damn, dope. Yeah. So what's the focus now, bro? What's the goal moving forward? Your content is obviously about positivity, self-improvement. You know what I'm saying? You attack it from all angles. You attack it from the physicality, fitness angle. You attack it from the mental angle. You attack it from the financial angle. What is the vision for you?
So this is the catalyst. I'm a lifestyle coach right now. I help people with their exercise, nutrition, environments, and habits. It's all one and the same. I help the person construct the character and the version of themselves that they need to be to start, like really taking off in other areas. That's just really what I do. I construct the person.
Got you.
You can't go and, think you're going to be this Fortune 500, business owner, or have this bomb ass relationship when you have no self-control. Self-control is self-mastery. So that's my thing right now. I just teach people how to do that.
Right.
I'm actually coming out with a branding. So I'm going to start teaching people how to brand themselves online, do all that. And then, bro, I'm fresh out, bro. Like I'm still figuring shit out.
How long have you been out?
Technically 4.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope. And then, another, aspect of your brand is, you have your fiance, which is now your fiance, and she has a following, right? I guess you could consider her an influencer as well.
Right.
And you guys kind of, make your relationship public in a sense, like people want that, you know what I'm saying? I think about that too. Like I think about like I'm the type of person to where a lot of people want their relationship to be private. I see the benefits in that. And I could be just talking shit because it could change when it actually happens. But I see the dopeness, I guess, in wanting to be loud about your love and wanting to almost make it a show within itself. You know what I'm saying? How do you conceptualize your relationship and putting it out to the public and certain lines you don't flirt with, like what, talk to me about that part of your brand.
I consider myself basically a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like everything that I do and everything that I show is to show people what the fuck is possible. Like where I come from, again, not many do, but if they see where I've been able to go, that's why I really put my story out there. I don't put it out to glorify, just show people like, damn, this dude did it. We ain't no different. If not, I might have started even way below than what you did.
Right. And I feel like the preaching, like telling someone what to do, you have the things to back it up. Like you have the whether it's the physicality or the pretty girlfriend or whatever it is. Like you have, people need to see the physical things that you have, because if you're just somebody preaching and you don't have nothing to back it up with, no one's gonna believe you or receive the message. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, and it gets deeper than. I really show everything that I've been able to accomplish. Again, obviously from where I come from, but showing what needs to be done in order to do that. Like you're not going to attract or gravitate towards that soulmate or partner of, you know, your preference or, you know, whatever it is you want to do, where there's secret. I respect, I'm not like dogmatic about my shit, right? If you don't become that person first.
That's a fact.
But like 10 times, right?
Yeah.
Not like, oh, I'm not a cheater anymore. Like if you're a cheater, but your eyes still wander, there's going to be an energy leak.
Yeah.
You've heard of that, right? Like energy leaks.
Yeah.
Like it is going to be exposed in your character and the way you move.
Yeah.
So I just continue to construct a badder motherfucker of myself every day.
That's real.
When I got with my fiance, I'm going to be honest, I didn't feel like I deserved her.
Right.
Fresh out of prison, you know, I had 2 chicks at the same time for 5 years. I was in a love triangle. You know what I'm saying? The whole world knows about that shit because it came out on Cartel Crew. Right? And for me to now have a bomb-ass relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like I show people that, but I also show people it's not that I got lucky. It's not that I found her in the gym, obviously in the right place because I'm working on myself.
Damn, we got to talk about that because I feel, hold on, damn, we got to put that to the side. Actually, before, let's get, we got to put, okay, well,
let's
I
unpack.
Put that to the side because I feel like, getting at a girl in the gym is some not the easiest thing to do, but we'll put that aside. But going back to you saying that you kind of got to become that man, there was a video on Instagram, it was viral, of some dude, he kind of looked geeky, but he was just kind of talking about how he planned a date, he had flowers, and it was the video he made on Instagram after he got stood up, she never showed up, and you know, everyone's like, oh my God, I feel so bad for him. And then my friend posted the video and I had to, you know, comment, and I said, and people were like, can you give this guy advice? And I had to say, yo, look at yourself in the mirror. If you could, amongst a room of men, if you're that guy, if you're not that guy, become that guy before you even worry about women. And then if you could look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am that guy in a room full of men, I'm that guy, then you will naturally absorb women.
No, then you just had to get in another fucking room, a bigger room, with more masculinity, more success, and
like
that's
one
keep
level.
Climbing that,
But in the realm of just women, though, in the realm of women, if you can't look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I'm that guy, then you're not even ready. Like what it's take care of your garden and the butterflies will come. Stop trying to chase the butterfly. It's gonna come to you if you just take care of your garden. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, that's something you know, is important for men, because you know there's a lot of men that listen to my podcast. There's a lot of men are disenfranchised now. I'm sure there's a lot of young men that watch your content too, and they see our lifestyles, you know what I'm saying, and they want to become what we have. And you know, it's important that, you know, they realize they have to become something, bro, and not worry about all the glitter right away. Become something and the glitter will come to you. You know what I'm saying?
That was well said. That was well said, and it's a never ending process. You know, it's a never ending growth cycle, because there's still someone out there who's fitter than me, who has more money than me. But if you stand strong in your character, that you can't like outpay that or outlift that. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's just that, like, and I'm no relationship expert. I've just been with like very
valuable women that are valuable women.
Right. Women of value. Exactly.
Right.
High value women. And what I've learned is that, going back to the feminine shit, the masculine shit, like people call this toxic, you know, masculinity, is because you just don't have what it takes to be that.
Yeah, you don't have no physicality. You don't have no masculinity, so you're gonna call any masculinity toxic that you see.
The physicality part is just like the gateway. Like, get that right, because when you look in the mirror and you see that motherfucker now transforming, it doesn't do something to your skin, like your hairs don't stand up. It does something to your mind, and you compound that, right? But what women, well, especially here in Miami, right? Women don't like fucking soft men. Women don't like men that have bigger titties than they do. Women don't like the money and all that shit. It's like you're being used, bro.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
like,
you're a mark.
Like, I'm a very simple dude.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing but like $100 worth of clothes on right now.
Yeah.
You know
Ask you like, yo, where'd you get your black tee, Eddie?
Right.
Like,
right. H&M. I go shopping at like Polo is probably as most fancy and bougie as I get, but I'm
there's a lot of men, bro. I spent $800 on this shirt. Why isn't she fucking me?
Right. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that, but just get yourself right.
Right.
Don't layer shit that's
on top of the bullshit.
That's gonna cover your insecurities. You know what I'm saying? Like, who are you when you're ass booty fucking naked, staring in the mirror? Right? Are you like trying to have sex in the dark because you're not confident in yourself? Like, I'm confident as fuck. Every time I get in bed with my woman, I'm gonna give her the best fucking experience in her life.
Yeah, that's real.
And again, it's through the gateway of the physicality, right? What you're physically able to do with them. but it's also the confidence you have in yourself, like
Exactly.
the energy, the integrity of one who knows. Doesn't matter if it's on social media. Doesn't like if you're doing shit behind closed doors because you're doing it for yourself. You're not breaking your own promise. That does something to a motherfucker. It does something to a man.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So women don't like that whole soft shit.
Yeah.
Like that roses and all.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's a part of it, but it's not the majority.
You have to be the right man to be able to.
Right.
Bro, it's literally like if you call, two men can call, hey, what's up, babe, to the waitress. One man, she's gonna look at you like, yo, you're a creep. I'm going to HR. Why are you calling me babe? And the other man, if it's the right man, she's gonna be like, oh, thank you. You know what I'm saying? And she's gonna blush. It all depends on the type of man that you are,
Right.
the way you could interact with women,
Like,
bro.
I ain't got no game, bro. I ain't never had no lip, no lingo.
Right.
I've never shot no little fucking, it's
No
just
pickup lines and-
right. Like, it's just been my character.
You
That's
absorb
it.
them because
my
you just
authenticity. I speak from the fucking heart. I speak just like this to my mom, to my kids, behind, like, that's how I speak. This is who I am, right? And that's a gift that every man has that within himself.
You know what I think it's about? Women are into men who have suffered, whether that's in the gym, whether that's going to jail, whether they could see, because the more you've suffered, the more masculine you're gonna seem. You know what I'm saying? Like the more testosterone you're gonna have. So that's what women necessarily are into, a man who's gone through suffering before. If you're gonna live your life as a man and just dodge suffering and just live in the comfort zone, you're never gonna become something that is worth, your physicality is not going to be on point. But I go to the gym and suffer. That's why I say I like boxer so much, because it doesn't have AC. It doesn't, the weights are rusty. I go there to suffer. Like that's my temple is to suffer. You know what I'm saying? But
I think women attract, right, towards that, but I don't think they're retained because of that. They don't stay around because of that, right? Because again, even if your superficial being, right, is hard in the front, but they get to know you and they start to see like, damn, this dude fucking cries a lot. This dude is like, women don't like that shit, but I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I'm not saying don't be vulnerable, but when you present a problem to your counterpart and you almost worry her, like you remove that safety net.
that's a fact. That's
Like if you drop your feminine below her, you're
done.
fucked up.
You're done forever.
Yeah, like
you're done forever.
That's it.
That's why I tell men
never
never cry in front of your girl. People will lie and say cry in front of your girl. Maybe if you have a relative die, you know what I'm saying, or something crazy happens and you shed a tear, okay. But as far as just crying for I know the world tries to convince men nowadays that it's okay to be vulnerable, but that's the worst thing you could do.
No, I disagree. I agree and I disagree, because you can be vulnerable, but it's how you be vulnerable. Like if I'm presenting a problem to my woman, but I'm also telling her this is how I'm going to get it done, she still feels safe. But when you come to a woman, babe, I'm broke. They ain't paying me enough. And it's just excuse after excuse, victim after victim. She's like, holy shit, I'm going to have to figure this shit out on my own. Right? Like, again, you can be vulnerable. You can, but just be a fucking problem solver. Be the motherfucker that's going to solve it.
Yeah.
Don't be that person that you're basically asking for a hand.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, help me out here. You fucked up.
Yeah, you
Like,
gotta make it
fucked up.
seem like you got it all under control, even when you don't. You gotta have a plan. Even when you don't have a plan, she gotta think you have a plan, bro.
Keep your fucking composure.
Yeah.
And that goes through what you were saying, the suffering. That's built through that. But like sometimes it doesn't get so deep into the core of people. People just do it on a physical level where it's just to be seen, right? More so than are you doing it for yourself? I wake up every morning and I do my burpees, I do my push-ups, I get right to work. I can stay in bed. Right? Again, I'm pretty settled for where I'm at right now, but I'm continuing to create the person that I want to continue to admire.
Right.
I had an old mentor that says this all the time, where like, become that person that you admire and give that to the world, right? And then when you start to see shit in like men like us, right? That's why I don't pay attention to that. Like when motherfuckers are hating on me, or even the energy leaks that I feel like, damn, this dude's watching me. This dude's like, projecting his own insecurity or his own voids on me. I don't see it. All I see is a person who's hurt. Like,
That's real.
You ain't hard, motherfucker. Like you ain't gonna look at me and try to size me up and say, "Wow, this."
And
dude.
get you out of your frame, because I always look at it like that. Like unless someone is really like physically threatening me or someone I love, I'm always gonna frame it as like, "Yo, what are you going through, bro?" You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna like you could cut me off on, you know what I mean? Like, but you're not about to have me out here like out of my frame, out of my composure, unless you touch me or you touch someone I love. But for the most part, like
Boom.
Like, what are you going
You
through,
hit it
bro?
right on the head. Exactly. Like more so people I love. Like if they don't feel threatened, you might not get your head knocked off, right? Like if I see you and you're by yourself and you giving me this energy, I almost want to help.
Yeah.
But that's what I do, Casey. That's
Yeah.
like literally what I do.
Yeah.
Right. Like I'm calling people out on my social media all day. Right. If I'm at the gym and someone asks me a question, I'm gonna call you out. People need to be called out. Like I am the asshole that people need.
Yeah.
Right. And that's another thing that my mentor used to always say, like, what people are looking at in you is a reflection of what they lack, right? Like life is a mirror, not a window, right? You're not looking through and saying, oh, this person is, rocking this watch. This person is this tall. Life is a fucking mirror, right? If you see something in me, it's because you lack it. So I don't hate on people. Anyone who I've ever been threatened by or I feel like are more successful than me, I hire them.
Right.
I get in rooms with these people. I become friends with them.
That's real.
Right? Like life is a mirror. I'm gonna get in the room with you, and I'm gonna learn exactly what you learn, whatever it is I gotta do.
You're gonna humble yourself, and
and I'm gonna surpass you, and then I'm gonna get into a bigger room. Right? I mean, it's a game, camaraderie.
Yeah.
It's not some cutthroat shit where I'm gonna say fuck you. Like I'm grateful for you.
Right.
Like there's people who I'm gonna continue to just surpass.
Right.
That's how everyone should look at it.
Right.
If you look at life like that, you're never gonna stop growing.
Right.
Right. So like, and that's even for women. When women look into someone's relationship and they say something and they're like, oh man, like fuck those people, or that guy takes steroids, or she did the surgery, or like, if you feel that bad, do the fucking surgery.
Yeah.
Right? If you're a man and you think someone this like, I've never done steroids, right? But if you think that's what it's gonna take to get there, shut the fuck up and make your solution happen quicker. Right? Like that's your sign, motherfucker. If you feel that, go and do whatever it is you gotta do to do that.
So you're saying like if you're accusing somebody of something, look inward.
It's exactly what you need to do in yourself, but most people don't do that. And and the most hateful people are the most insecure and people that have these crazy voids. And all they want to say is like, and even on a personal level, right? Like if you go through some shit and the person you're with fucks you over and you start to put this shit out, and not even put it out into the universe, you write it down like the affirmation shit. I'm gonna raise my standards. No, you need to increase your own fucking self-worth. Right? Like you're not gonna be able to attract that next partner by saying, I want to raise my standards. It's by becoming more valuable.
Exactly.
Increase your self-worth. And you will literally put like a fucking like this thing that people just can't penetrate you in. Like people who I don't fuck with anymore don't penetrate me.
Yeah.
Right? Like I have continued to grow so far. Like any hate that they bestow on me just fucking bounces back, knocks me right in the back of the head. Like that's what people need. That's what people need to understand.
You don't get off your throne for someone lower
people
than you.
People here in Miami, all they want to do is talk about, I want to find that right man, especially women. Women are like, oh, I want to find the right person. No, become the right fucking person.
I mean, look within themselves and improve themselves. Like maybe, like what are you doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like why women could be like, yo, I got played by all these men, and it's like rarely is it ever like, what did you do wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like look within yourself. Everything is my fault. That's how I live my life. Every good that happens to me, every bad that happens to me, I could go somewhere and it rains and it's my fault. I didn't check the weather. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how and you
that's
have
how people need to think.
That's how you need to view life, because if you take ultimate accountability, you realize like you can control everything.
You're in power.
Yeah.
You're in control.
Yeah.
Right? If you give your power to the weather, you have now lost control.
Right.
And how are you going to respond to it? Emotionally. Right? Like anything you give your power to, anything, whether it be the weather, whether it be the guy, whether it be the girl. I mostly help women. I was raised by women, so I know how women like think and operate and move. And that's a big thing that women just struggle with. That's a big fucking thing that women struggle with. Women think that they deserve better. No, you deserve to treat yourself better. Right? And become that 10 times. That's it, 10 times over. Don't think because I've been going to the gym. Don't think because I got myself out the nightlife. Don't think because you stop fucking around with that vice or that weakness for 3 months or 6 months or a year that you deserve better.
Yeah.
Do this shit over and over and over like a compound, and naturally your life will start to take its shape.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
brick
it.
by brick.
That's it.
Everyone wants the fast.
That's it. If you want to force something, force your own personal development journey. Don't force a career. Don't force a raise. Don't force, I want to make more money.
A relationship or anything. Right? Yeah.
Get deeper into your own process. That's it.
That's real.
It's a lot simpler than people put it to be.
Yeah.
Like learning a high income skill is supplemental. That's shit that you do after the fact.
Yeah.
Right. Don't be that motherfucker that has all these skill sets. I know plenty of them out of shape.
Yeah.
Right. They're smart as shit. They're
Their
making all this
foundation
money.
is not taken care of.
Right. And they're barely making it at the end of every day. Don't be that person.
Yeah.
You know?
That's real. Damn, we're getting deep, Eddie. Let's go back to the fun shit, bro. So how did you meet your girl? Like, how you said in the gym, what typically I stay away from trying to talk to women in the gym, you know what I'm saying? It feels like people are going in there, they're in their own vibe, they be with the headphones on. How did you run into your girl in the gym?
Our first date was actually in the gym. She
so you didn't meet her you met her in the gym?
We met on social media.
Oh.
We were doing like some meal plan shit together, and we were asking each other, bouncing like little like feedback off of each other, and we ended up meeting in the gym for the first time.
That was the first date. You asked her, "Yo, let's go to the gym."
That's the first time I asked her to meet. Yeah. And then we worked out. We went out to eat after, and we kicked that off since. I mean, she was one of those girls who was in her own process as well, right? Like she was deep in just working on herself. Like she was not gonna let someone in her life
that wasn't healed already.
I was not gonna let someone in my life, right? So that whole like situationship took a little minute to, actually become something. Like 4 or 5 months of going back and forth, fucking off, and then finally when we hit it off.
What did you see in her compared to all the other women and all your other options? What did you see in her that made her stand out?
It's something that I see in everybody. I just see potential in people that they don't in themselves yet. Like when I met her, I was nowhere near the man that I am today. You know, her same thing. I just seen the potential in her. Really, I seen the potential in her. I seen that she wasn't like she was very young. She's still young. She literally just turned 30. But she had gone through that fail fast phase already.
Okay.
Right. She had gone through like the relationship bullshit. She had gone through like the nightlife bullshit. She was just focused on her own process. And that's what I needed, man. Like I've been with some pretty fucking crazy women.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's where I'm at. And it's just like, I'm looking for the one, I'm looking for her, but it just seems like it's like I'm always like next, because it doesn't, you're trying to tell me I have to be with one person for the rest of my life, put ultimate trust in them, start a family with them. It's gotta be the right person, you know what I'm saying? So it's just been hard to find the one to commit to, because everyone did. I guess I gotta like not be a perfectionist and find a person that I guess whose flaws I can deal with, but it's hard, especially in Miami when social media and
dating is just hard in itself. Like that's you're basically trying to become an entity with a whole another grown person. Yeah, right? Like I would probably say dating is the hardest thing that someone can do,
especially now with social media and all the bullshit.
I think that's just like the hardest dynamic that anyone can build, to be honest. And I don't even like to use that word, but it really is. It's like so fucking complex, right? Then like a close second is parenting, but parenting you have more control over it because you gave birth to them, right?
Right.
Then comes a business, because business is your baby. You can literally do whatever the fuck you want with it. You can hire, fire, whatever. But a relationship, it's a pretty.
My thing is, I feel like in a relationship, for me, 1 + 1 has to equal 3. If 1 + 1 = 2, then what are we doing this for? We both got to make each other better, in my opinion.
Oh, that's
what I'm saying.
100% certain. Ask yourself this question. You don't gotta say it to the mic, to the people, right? But the woman that you're trying to attract or gravitate towards, right, does she match your integrity? Like the person that only you know, right? Like, are you the person that wants to be in a relationship but kind of still wants to flirt, kind of still wants to maybe wander? Like, again, energy leaks. Like, you might have found the right person. Have you ever heard of the right person, wrong timing? It's right person, you were just a wrong motherfucker for it.
Right.
You just haven't became that motherfucker yet. Right. So ask yourself, like, whatever you're trying to attract, whether she knows it, whether you show it, right? Is it who you know? Like, is it your dignity? Is it your, like, you yourself, the person that's in this apartment every night by himself,
right?
In this studio every night by himself, right? After the fact, ask yourself, like, what do I want? Do I want a woman who I'm gonna completely give all vices up for, right? Completely give up all boy stuff for and become a fucking man for. Because if not, you're gonna attract that.
Yeah.
You're going to attract a woman that eyes wander, still has an ex in her life. That's just really, it's a lot simpler when you just become that person, but like really, that's just thrown all around the internet, right? Oh, become that person first. But like really become that person, not the person that you put yourself out to be, not the person that everyone sees, the person that you are. Like, are you that person yet?
Right.
If you're not, you got work to
Like,
do.
have you started to fight your demons already?
No,
like,
it's not that you've started, because I'm sure you have.
Right.
Right. But do you have them under control? It's not even about killing them off.
Right.
Like, I still have my demons.
Right.
They're behind a very thin glass shield. If I ever got to break it
Right.
to use them, I am. But
Right.
do you have them fully under your
Do you
control?
have them in control of them? Yeah.
Right? That's how you really got to ask yourself. And when you have that figured out, they will come into your life. I promise you, bro. Like, this is, and I'm not making this shit up. I study the greatest in the world. This has been passed down from philosophers, from the Book of Life, from all my mentors. Like, you really have to be that character that you believe you are before you think you're gonna attract. And this goes for anything.
Yeah.
Like, your next business partner, you better not have no sideways,
No skeletons in your closet before.
yeah, like you better not have no ulterior motives for fucking this person over in 5 years when you guys hit the $10 million club together. Like, get rid of that, or you're not gonna attract that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And again, that's really what I just help people do. I help you become that, like, to yourself. Give yourself that work, that time to put in that work, and then everything starts to take its shape. You start to design the life that you want to design by becoming the character.
So how do you help your clients, Eddie? Like, what, say I come to you and I tell you, I need help. My life isn't where I need it to be. What is something, what is your plan or your business model, or how you approach it?
There's so many vehicles that one can grow in. You can grow through parenting, you can grow through relationship, you can grow through career-wise. I show people how to grow through your own health journey, which is your own process. You have full control of getting up, getting your lazy fat ass off the fucking couch, going to the gym. You have full control over that. Give a fuck what nobody says. It's not the weather. You have full control over that, right? You have full control over what you put in your mouth. Food-wise, guys, all right? Food, right? Start there. Self-control is self-mastery. If you can do this for long enough, and I'm not talking about start day 1 and then cheat in day 7. Like, even if you make it to day 100, like, get to day 1,000. And statistically speaking, when you pass that 2-year mark, you're pretty locked in.
Yeah, you're
right?
If you go like a year without eating fast food, you're not even gonna want fast food anymore. 100%. It's gonna taste nasty. I'm at the point where I can't even eat that shit, bro. I'll throw up.
So my philosophy is I help people kill their vices and build their willpower through foods. Like, that is your chance to sit down multiple times a day and ask yourself, why do you want to eat this pastry? Why do you want to have this drink with your food? Right? Kill that little self-sabotaging bitch of a voice that we all have inside of us, which is your lower conscious. Most people operate from their subconscious mind, from the lower conscious, right? You need to operate from your higher conscious.
Right. And then that will train your subconscious to be on point.
No, it's basically operating from your higher conscious subconsciously. Most people operate from their lower conscious subconsciously. Consciously, they have to make the right decisions.
Right.
I had to consciously make the wrong decisions from how I program myself already.
That's real.
Right?
So
and
the more
this is real. This is like how
the more you make
works.
the more you make the right decisions, the more that's going to be your default, and you're going to, like you said, have to purposely make the wrong decision to fuck up.
Right. You have to like force yourself to go have that drink.
But most people are like, they got to force themselves to do the right thing, which is.
So you have to reprogram your subconscious over a long enough time horizon. I help people do that through just this. Why not? You're going to get healthier. You're going to look a lot better. Do it. And it's your own process. Get lost in your process. I use exercise to show people what the fuck they're capable of, right? Like, again, becoming that dangerous person. I show people how to be present. I don't show people how to go in the gym and use that as therapy, right? People all say, I'm going to go and that's my therapy, that's my time, that's my escape. But you come back to the same bullshit 23 hours for the remainder of the day. Like, learn what you're learning in there. Construct a character that can help you deal with all the shit going on outside of those 4 walls. Right? So I just help people, like, again, through repetition. If you break that contract within yourself, you're going to start back up with less integrity. You tarnish your integrity. You have no credibility with self. Fuck what people think. Like if you're telling your sibling or your parent, I'm gonna start this diet again. They don't fucking believe you. You've done it multiple times over and you failed.
Your word is nothing, though.
Right? But if you yourself, if you have no credibility, like if you have no dignity or integrity within yourself, and you completely tarnish that, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like you're fucked. But if you can construct that, and you can, anyone can, the deeper you fucked up, just the more work you're gonna have to put in for a longer time. But if you construct that and you don't break that, it's this simple, bro. Look, start and don't fucking quit. That's it. Don't fucking deviate. Yeah. Don't deviate. That's all everyone needs to know.
Yeah.
Start and don't fucking quit. You will become that.
Focus.
The more aggressive you are, the more urgency you have on becoming that, you will get there faster. And you start to design this life. That's it.
That's real. Eddie, plug your social media so people can follow you and anything
you can find me.
Promote.
You can find me on Eddie Soto Official, all platforms. EDDIE Soto Official. Short-term content, Instagram. Not too big on TikTok, but I do got a TikTok. And my YouTube, Eddie Soto Official. But
so, bro, what is the plan for the content for you? Is it still just to stay inspirational and positive? And is there what do you see as far as just the content curation end? Like
right now, so I have like a couple tasks to fulfill from what I went to go see my mentor, and it's just kind of push away from my past. I'm gonna track way too many of those people. Start pushing my present more and my brand. Like I'm gonna start pushing out more branding content, like showing people how to monetize their social media platforms by building a brand.
Got you, Eddie. I appreciate you pulling up, bro. There it is, Mommy on the Rocks. Bow.